The two heroes of the Wind Blows Pinellia are in a frantic circumstance. Wu Jianshi went to prison, Su Bangsha was distant from everyone else. Wind Blowing Pinellia has been refreshed to almost 80% of the all-out episodes, and every one of the principal characters that ought to seem have proactively showed up. With everything taken into account, the ongoing plot has entered the most intriguing phase of the entire show. The heroes are confronting incredibly extreme difficulties, yet additionally have individuals going disconnected continually. Particularly in the last couple of episodes, the two heroes are in a frantic circumstance. Wu Jianshi went to prison, and Su Bangsha was distant from everyone else. Obviously, the connection between Wu Jianshi and Su Bangsha has been evolving. To lay it out plainly, they are accomplices in the business field for some time, and foes in the business field for some time. Some time before Su Bangsha dominated the bi-channels of scrap steel, Su Bangsha had forever been groveling on Wu development, giving gifts with a bashful face during the New Year and occasions. Yet, when Su Bangsha assumed command over the bi-channel, it normally became Wu Jianshi who bowed to Su Bangsha now and again. With respect to Qiu Bizheng and Feng Yu, they were only grass going back and forth, they would fall any place the breeze blew. At the point when Jianshi steel plant was going to be closed down because of associated unlawful release with modern sewage, Qiu Bizheng started to contemplate how to eliminate his obligations, and pulled out the entirety of his head, and put resources into Su Bangsha all things considered. What's more, Su Bangsha was truly stressed over the absence of capital turnover, so in spite of 100 reluctances, he consented to Qiu Bizheng's interest in widespread steel plant. Wu Jianshi just marked an enormous request. One might say that the time is tight and the errand is weighty. Presently, besides the fact that he confronting is the gamble of being seized, yet he was likewise betrayed by Qiu Bizheng, and the cash on the record was cleared out. All the liquidity was ransacked, so he was truly in a frantic circumstance this time. Obviously, on the off chance that Wu Jianshi was ready to follow Qiu Bizheng's idea, do correction and buy new sewage treatment offices early, the ongoing circumstance wouldn't be something very similar. It's a pity, Wu Jianshi has experienced being uninformed all things considered, and this time he will go to prison. It must be said that despite the fact that Guo Kitten has a terrible psyche, he is actually a decent hand in business. On the off chance that Qiu Bizheng can get away from this time, the best credit will clearly have a place with Guo Kitten. You know, halting the misfortune in time and removing the cash from the development steel plant to put resources into the universe steel plant was given to Qiu Bizheng by Guo Kitten. In the event that Guo Kitten can alter his perspective after he emerges, perhaps he can truly get back in the saddle. Concerning Su Bangsha turning into a recluse, I accept the writer doesn't have to make sense of more, the enormous folks have previously seen it. Chen Yuyu, Tong Xiaoqi, Gao Zinai, Zhao Lei, and so on who used to follow Su Bangsha to overcome the world all left Su Bangsha consistently. Presently next to Su Bangsha, other than Xiao Su, there is fundamentally nobody who can be relied upon. What's more, even Xiao Su has a second heart presently, intending to ask Su Bangsha for assets to fabricate a web organization, so he can go out freely like Tong Xiaoqi's group. As a matter of fact, whether Tong Xiaoqi and Gao Zinai can't leave isn't especially significant, all things considered, neither of them grasps business. In any case, Zhao Lei left and always avoided the organization, which caused Su Bangsha to endure a great deal. You know, Zhao Lei is a decent hand at running the organization, and presently the Pinellia organization is getting greater and greater, it's the ideal opportunity for him to return and assume responsibility for the back. In any case, Zhao Lei never returned at this basic point, making Su Bangsha face all that came next alone, which was truly cold-hearted. Notwithstanding, it is typical for Zhao Lei to leave. All things considered, he and Su Bangsha are both profession-arranged individuals. Indeed, even in the first book Not to Kick the Bucket, Zhao Lei additionally left Su Bangsha and went abroad. 02. Zhao Lucy's new show was uncovered by Reuters, and she slammed into Di Liba's hairdo, and netizens had blended surveys. This year can be supposed to be the extended time of the blast of 95 Blossoms. A few 95 Blossoms have effectively gotten their names, and numerous 95 Blossoms are likewise extremely diligent. As of late, the television series Shenine featuring Zhao Lucy and Wang Hedi was formally sent off. As a pixie show, everybody gives most consideration to the appearance, and Zhao Lucy has communicated 2 outfit dramatizations this year. The presence of this new show, what sort of style it will be, is additionally exceptionally expected by everybody. Around the same time, some netizens uncovered Zhao Lucy's 2 arrangements of new show styles with totally various styles. One is a white hairdo that is exceptionally normal in outfit shows, yet it is somewhat hard to control. It very well may be seen from Reuters that Zhao Lucy has white hair on top of her head. Despite the fact that it is white hair, she didn't pick the typical hair, however made an extremely cautious mesh. There are 2 long stubbles on the brow to alter the face shape. It's totally not the same as dark hair styling. This additionally makes individuals consider Dee Liba's white-haired Reuters in the television series Ailey History, which is basically the same as Zhao Lucy's. It is additionally white-haired, likewise gently woven, and furthermore has 2 whiskers and hairs to adjust the face. The comparability can be supposed to be extremely high. In any case, for the white hairdos of the 2, everybody for the most part imagines that they are not a unique match. Many individuals imagine that white hair is appropriate for wearing, not so much for 2 convoluted hairdos. Then again, wonderful cosmetics and eyebrow tone are likewise reasonable for matching haircuts something peculiar. The subsequent set is in a green shape. The entire body is made of green textures of various shades. The plan of the chest area is exceptionally extraordinary. The chest is planned in the style of suspenders, and the shoulders are beautified with choice dab chains. Make the entire body look more ravishing. The haircut utilizes a half-hung center-separated hairdo. The crown and garments are additionally green. A circle of hair frill is made on the highest point of the head for beautification. There are dab lines holding tight the 2 sides of the ears to add a feeling of deftness, and the most exceptional the main thing is the little brow beautification, which makes the entire individual look more delicate. Everybody's assessment of this arrangement of looks is likewise changed. Certain individuals believe that this arrangement of looks a piece solid for Zhao Lucy, particularly the face is clearly greater. The searches in the Yuhuang part of Pixie Little go-between are basically the same, yet not as dazzling, but rather certain individuals believe that the shade of this arrangement of looks is exceptionally new and energetic, and the entire individual is totally unique in relation to the past, extremely new. What is your take of Zhao Lucy's new show Reuters? Welcome to remark underneath and share your perspectives with us. 03. Beilu's camp with affection is so delicate while shopping Reuters. Hi Breda Silly, Wang Hedi seems to be Han Man. Albeit the social stages have been overflowed by the news that Zhao Lucy's new show Shenyang has been sent off in the beyond 2 days, Camp with Adoration co-delivered by Beilu and Wang Hedi is as yet one of the works that the crowd is generally anticipating. All things considered, Beilu is presently Yuzheng's driving female job, regardless of as far as acting abilities or appearance, everybody can see it. Each time there is a difficult situation, it will end up being a hot hunt. It is for sure a famous flowret of the post-90s age. As of late, Beilu has been out of the circle with the Reuters Excellence photographs in Camp with Affection. Zhang Shuai, who is wearing a coat and shopping in the shopping center, feels savvy and lovely. Her wavy hair is brimming with tenderness. She is for sure a light-hearted little princess. Based on the Reuters pictures, the greater part of Beilu's styles fit his demeanor well overall, yet there are likewise a few outfits that make individuals incapable to gripe. It would be ideal for it to be warm and heartfelt for youthful couples to eat together out on the town, and Zhang Shuai, who has long hair and cloaks, is likewise extremely delicate. In any case, the shoulder plan of this enormous light-hued coat is brimming with presence, and it sets off the impeccable facial highlights of the white ear, which are just the size of a palm-open entryway fridge male lead. However, Beilu likewise has a ton of astonishing thoroughly searches in Camp with Affection, whether it is the first retro wavy hair or the later princess head, or the unadulterated hybrid seen today, they are reasonable for her. Particularly the state of this little dark suit, the neckline of the trim shirt and the dark bow are faintly noticeable inside, the high pigtail with the long facial hair and bangs separated in the center is young and spectacular. This preview of the white deer covering its mouth and grinning is too splendid, the manner in which it grins and the eyes as clear as a deer make individuals fall head over heels initially. I accept that the primary response of numerous netizens when they saw this image was to involve it as a profile picture, and even fans who are truly correct and wrong will be stunned so much. Some netizens feel that the white deer with the high pigtail has a touch of Cecilia Chun's demeanor when he was youthful, however it is to some degree like this sort of view. In any case, I need to concede that the greater part of Beilu's searches in Camp with Adoration are as yet astounding. This arrangement of houndstooth coat provides individuals with a feeling of extravagance and tastefulness, and the shoulders under the normal curve are considerably more reasonable than shoulder braces. Wang Hedi assumed the part of the male hero Shi Yan in Camp with Affection. Truth be told, his own disposition is very king, and he doesn't disregard the amicability in playing the tyrannical president. He is essentially acting in his genuine nature. Wearing a dark coat, Shi Yan is exquisite and honorable, and the back separated in the center impeccably features the overall comeliness without impasses, radiating the surface of oil painting under the dull light. As a matter of fact, Wang Hedi himself has a marginally warped mouth, however under the camera of this station sister, he is perfect, from facial elements to shapes are flawless. The wide shoulders simply get the personality of the person. From the beginning, the story is loaded with sense, and he is just a male god who emerged from the Korean manga. On the off chance that the master Shi Yan, who removed his glasses, was attractive and sharp, then, at that point, Wang Hedi, who put on gold-rimmed glasses, radiated a relaxed delicacy. The profile is smooth, and the squinted eyes are not furious and superb. It is basically a full-grown rendition of Daeoming Sanctuary. In spite of the fact that I don't realize which supporting job Jo Kyu will play as an appearance in Camped with Affection, however he has endless fans in the Reuters demonstrating circle. All things considered, who cannot cherish the symbol show male god who is loaded with energetic inclination? Bailu's Camped with Affection is so delicate while shopping Reuters. High pigtail is silly, Wang Hedi seems to be Han Man. What is your opinion about the situation with the above mentioned? Welcome to Pass on a Message to Examine in the Remark region.